Do I lead in or just as is? Okay. Go where it says. Thank you, Dean Dickerson and the Board of Trustees, Justice Gary Hastings, the law faculty, administration, and most importantly, is that good?
The exit is still looks exciting. Makes me feel better. No, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl Stadium. Your safety is our number one priority. In the event it becomes necessary to evacuate the stadium for any reason, please follow these guidelines. Guests seated in row 28 and above, proceed down the nearest aisle and exit via tunnels 1 through 28. Guests seated in row 27 and below, proceed down to the field and exit via tunnels 7A, 15A, 23A, and 28A. Guests seated in sections 23A and 28A, please exit via tunnel 23 or 28, located directly behind you. For guests in the Terry Donahue Pavilion, proceed down the nearest unobstructed stairwell located at the north end, center, and south end of the building. Elevators and escalators will not be in service during an evacuation. Security and guest services personnel will also be available to guide and assist you. Please follow all instructions and directions to calmly and safely exit the facility into the parking lots. Thank you for being prepared in advance to exit the facility in a calm and orderly manner. Enjoy today's event.
set up the so I'm assuming that that's probably what it is. So, oh wait, I don't think it's connected. Yeah, I don't think it's connected. Yeah, I'll have to ask the chat real quick because you guys are connected over. One second. There we go. Not, yeah, I don't have this one. This is this one here. It will be 9. That's bigger than that. Pixel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern's 100. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern's 109th We're ready to do it now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern's 109th commencement ceremony. Please watch the large screens for some evacuation information. After the video, please look around and note the closest exit in case of an emergency. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl Stadium. Your safety is our number one priority. In the event it becomes necessary to evacuate the stadium for any reason, please follow these guidelines. Guests seated in row 28 and above, proceed down the nearest aisle and exit via tunnels 1 through 28. Guests seated in row 27 and below, proceed down to the field and exit via tunnels 7A, 15A, 23A, and 28A. Guests seated in sections 23A and 28A, please exit via tunnel 23 or 28, located directly behind you. For guests in the Terry Donahue Pavilion, proceed down the nearest unobstructed stairwell located at the north end, center, and south end of the building. Elevators and escalators will not be in service during an evacuation. Security and guest services personnel will also be available to guide and assist you. Please follow all instructions and directions to calmly and safely exit the facility into the parking lots. Thank you for being prepared in advance to exit the facility in a calm and orderly manner. Enjoy today's event.
Take your seat. The program is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern's 109th commencement ceremony. Please take your seat. The program is about to begin.
Good morning, graduates, honored guests, trustees, faculty, staff, and the family and friends of Southwestern Law School's graduating class of 2024. I'm Darby Dickerson, President and Dean of Southwestern Law School, and I'm honored to welcome you to Southwestern's 109th commencement ceremony. To begin the ceremony, I'm pleased to introduce Quentin Warren, a member of the Scale graduating class with the concentration in entertainment and media law. He holds a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting from Howard University and a Master of Fine Arts in Producing for Theater and Film from the California Institute of the Arts. Quentin is deeply committed to advocating for the rights of Black artists in their entertainment industry, working to ensure that they receive fair compensation and maintain ownership over their creative works. We are thrilled that he was selected to sing the national anthem today. If you are able, please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Quentin, that was amazing. Thank you. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of Southwestern's class of 2024. Graduating from law school is an important professional milestone. You've worked hard, but you've had support along the way. Many of those supporting you are with us today, whether in person or online. I want to extend a special welcome to our family and friends who have been there to cheer our graduates on and to support you. Graduates, please stand, face the audience, and give your loved ones a big round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the members of our graduating class and others who are with us today who have served in our armed forces and helped protect the rule of law. Will all active and veteran members of the military please stand so that we might recognize and honor your service? It is my pleasure to now introduce Gary Hastings, class of 1972, and a member of Southwestern's Board of Trustees, to bring greetings from the board.
Thank you, Dean Dickerson. Good morning to all of you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, including Board Chair
And a member of
Warren
Southwestern's
Lightman,
Board
who
of
could not join us
Trustees,
today,
to bring
I want to
greetings.
congratulate each of you graduates on completing your law degree. You have shown grit, determination, and resilience. We are so proud of you, and we want you to realize the significance of your accomplishments today. So thank you, and thank you to all of the people that have supported them up there too, and those who are not here. Thank you.
For some of today's graduates, Southwestern is not only a part of their personal history, it's part of their family history. Torchbearer graduates are students whose immediate family members are Southwestern alums, faculty, or staff. With the Torchbearer graduates and their Southwestern affiliated family members, please stand and be recognized. Today, 283 students will graduate from Southwestern Law School. 282 of them have earned the JD degree through one of 5 pathways, and one has earned an Advanced Master of Laws. I would now like to recognize the different cohorts. Would our full-time day program JD candidates stand as a group so we may congratulate you? Thank you. You may be seated. Would our evening program JD candidates, many of whom work full-time or nearly full-time while attending law school, stand so that we may recognize you? Thank you. With the JD candidates from our 2 part-time day programs, including our Path-Breaking Please program designed for students with child care or elder care responsibilities, stand so that we may honor you. Students in the SCALE program, our accelerated 2-year program, jump on up so we can congratulate you. And everyone, join me in congratulating our LLM candidate. Please stand so we can congratulate you. No law school would be what it is without a dedicated, concerned, and effective faculty. And Southwestern has an extraordinary faculty. Would the faculty here on the field rise so that we may recognize and thank you for your vision, expertise, and dedication to teaching today's graduates? I would also like to recognize the faculty members who are retiring at the end of this academic year. As I call your name, will you please stand or wave, or both, so that we may thank you for your service and congratulate you on the next chapter of your journey. Professor Catherine Carpenter. Professor Norman Garland. Associate Dean Harriet Rolnick. Thank you for all you have done for the school and our students. We want to acknowledge that you, plus Professor Jay Genron, who retired in December, have all been named Professors Emeritus. We will miss seeing you in the hallways and the classrooms on a regular basis, but you are always part of the Southwestern family. Southwestern also has an exceptional staff who work day in and day out to help our students reach their personal and professional goals. Moreover, this ceremony would not be possible without their hard work. Indeed, many of them are working as I speak. So I ask, staff who can hear me, stop working. Turn around so that we can thank you. Wave at us so we can tell you hello. Southwestern has a dedicated board of trustees that takes special pride in guiding our law school. Will the trustees present today please stand so that we can acknowledge you and your service? I now have the special privilege of introducing the 2024 graduating class speaker, Brenda Martinez Yarrieta. Brenda was selected by a panel of faculty and staff based on academic achievement, law school and community involvement, and the content of her graduation remarks. Brenda is a first-generation full-time day student. Her career aspirations are in public interest law, specifically focusing on education and child advocacy. During her time at Southwestern, and everyone get comfortable, I have a list. She has served as a law clerk for the Mexican American Legal Defense and Education Fund, a legal volunteer at Inland County's Legal Services Expungement Clinics, a judicial extern to the Honorable Annabelle Cortez at the Edelman Children's Courthouse, a research and teaching assistant for many different faculty members, and a member of the inaugural Dean's Leadership Academy. She has held leadership roles with the Women's Law Association and Advocates for Children's Rights. And she has been recognized as a rising star by the Children's Rights Clinic. She graduates today with a public interest concentration and is committed to serving her community. Please join me in welcoming Brenda Martinez to the stage.
Welcome, bienvenidos. Welcome, family and loved ones, professors, faculty and staff, and of course, our graduating class. It is my honor to be this year's student speaker for the 2024 commencement ceremony. I am sure that at some point or another, you've heard that life is all about the journey. I know it's cliche, but as I sat in my MBE class this spring, it finally hit me. This journey, the journey of law school, is finally coming to an end. I think back to my first year. Not only had I been out of school for 8 years, but COVID-19 was a part of our everyday lives. Our first challenge as law students had little to do with the complexities of the law and everything to do with navigating a global pandemic. The goal was simply to keep our loved ones and ourselves from contracting the virus. Due to COVID-19, exams were remote. Then the challenge became, how do I ensure that during this testing period, I can carve out a quiet corner in a chaotic world? Whether that was because you live in a noisy neighborhood, whether you had a loud neighbor, or whether that was just finding the physical space to take the test. My first exam was 4 hours long, And I thought, how am I going to write for 4 hours? Turns out there's never enough time during an exam. Just as you begin to get comfortable, you are thrown another curveball. And that panic of unfamiliarity once again settles in. One lesson I've learned throughout this journey was to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. As we embraced that discomfort, we welcomed new challenges, whether that was through clinics, honors programs, externships, or clubs. And as we embark in this next journey, we're gonna have similar moments that were as terrifying as our first day of law school or the first time we were cold called. And although these challenges may feel insurmountable in the moment, they too can be overcome. It is those terrifying moments that allow us to grow and to learn. In the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face and you say to yourself, I have lived through this horror, I can live through the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do. This journey is akin to a training for a race. You need the right gear, you must prepare both physically and mentally, and most importantly, you have to pick yourself back up when you fall. You spend weeks and months training for that one day. Race day comes, and that moment passes us by so quickly that it's over before we know it. I am sure today will be no different. This moment, right here, right now, is the culmination of our journey. For the past few years, we've tackled every challenge. We've celebrated the victories and learned from the setbacks. And I would like for all of you to take a moment and reflect on what that journey looked like for you, what it meant. For me, it felt like a marathon. I am a first-generation Mexican-American. I grew up with 8 siblings, and I had been to more prisons in my youth than college campuses. No one expected me to dream this big, let alone actually achieve my dream. Just as I was the first in my family to attend law school, we all had firsts in law school. It takes courage to follow your dreams, and I definitely had my own doubts. In this race, I had setbacks, but I also had moments of awe where I was surprised by my own accomplishments. I had to constantly remind myself that in this race, it was only me versus me. It was about growth, it was about improvement. But we couldn't have finished this race without our community. So I would like to take this time to recognize and thank families who helped us get here. To those individuals who couldn't be here with us today, but are here with us in our hearts. To our faculty and staff members, who always had the time of day to uplift us, and of course, to our fellow classmates, because law school wouldn't be the same without you. Today, I stand here at the finish line, where the view is much better. It was those daily struggles that gave me the perspective I needed to appreciate how far I've come. While standing at the finish line is an amazing feeling, it also comes with responsibility. It is a privilege to go into the legal profession. It was never, I have to study. It was always, I get to study. This profession will continue to challenge us, and we must remind ourselves that it isn't, I have to be an attorney, but I get to be an attorney. Now it is our turn to use that privilege and ask ourselves how we can be of service to others. In our current climate, there isn't a more important job than to be an advocate, to stand up and act in the face of injustice. As Gandhi once said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Lastly, as we finish this race, this finish line just becomes another starting line as we set our sights on the next journey. Dream big, even if those dreams scare you, because just as you were able to face this fear and overcome it, you have the tools you need to face any fear in the future. En las palabras de mi madre, la fe mueve montañas. In my mother's words, faith moves mountains. So have faith that Southwestern has prepared you for the practical world and that you have built a network where you will always have a lifeline. We did it, we survived law school, and I know I can't wait to start my next journey. Sí se pudo. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Brenda, thank you for those inspiring words. I am so very proud of you. I would like to invite Trustee Gary Hastings to the podium as we award today's honorary degrees. Each year at this time, Southwestern recognizes individuals who, as respected leaders in their field, have brought distinction and honor to our profession and the greater community through their accomplishments and contributions. We are proud to honor 3 exceptionally accomplished individuals with the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws from Southwestern Law School. The first is Professor Catherine Carpenter. Will you please join us? Professor Catherine Carpenter, for more than 50 years, you have served Southwestern Law School with distinction as a student, alumna, and professor. After earning your BA cum laude from UCLA, you entered Southwestern Law School as one of only 10 women in the full-time day class of more than 300 students. Yes, I heard wow, wow. At Southwestern, you served as a note and comment editor for the Southwestern Law Review, were on the Dean's List, and received the Wall Street Journal Student Achievement Award. In 1980, you were invited to return to Southwestern as a faculty member and earned tenure in 1984. While at Southwestern, you have served as, among other things, Dean of Students, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Vice Dean, Co-Director of the Evening Program, Director of the Criminal Law Concentration, and Co-Director of the Moot Court Honors Program. You've taught a wide range of courses, from property to criminal law to women in the law. In recognition of your teaching and research excellence, you have held 4 named professorships and are currently the inaugural Arlie M. and William T. Woods Chair. You have won 3 Excellence in Teaching Awards and have been named Commencement Grand Marshal 6 times. Always an innovator, you developed the law school's very first asynchronous course. You have co-authored a book on criminal law and have 20 other publications. Your scholarship has been cited by 7 state Supreme Courts. You are an elected member of the American Law Institute. In that role, you were a member of the advisory committee that redrafted the Model Penal Code's laws on sexual assaults. You are a national expert on law school accreditation, having served in the ABA section of Legal Education and Admission to the Bar's Standards Review Committee, chaired the Accreditation Committee, chaired the Curriculum Committee, and chaired the ABA Site Evaluations Committee, among other significant service. You participated in more than 40 accreditation site visits, many of them as team chair. In 2013, you were named Southwestern's Alumna of the Year. On 4 occasions, you were designated by National Jurist Magazine as one of the most 25 influential people in legal education. During your career, you have taught, influenced, and inspired thousands of Southwestern students. You have also set the standard on what it means to be an outstanding professor and citizen of Southwestern. For your many and varied accomplishments, it is our pleasure to present you with the honorary Doctor of Laws degree. The second honorary degree is for the Honorable Philip S. Gutierrez. If you'll join us, please. Born and raised in East Los Angeles, you earned your BA from the University of Notre Dame and your JD from UCLA School of Law. After graduation, you joined the law firm of Coaten and Collins, where you practiced complex commercial litigation and became managing partner of the Santa Ana office. In 1997, California Governor Pete Wilson appointed you to the Whittier Municipal Court. After the unification of the Los Angeles court system in 2000, you served as a Los Angeles Superior Court judge for 7 years. During this time, you actively participated in various judicial committees and completed several teaching assignments. In 2007, President George W. Bush nominated you to serve on the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. You then served the Central District with distinction as Chief Judge from June 2020 and through March 2024. And you graciously served as the Distinguished Jurist in Residence at Southwestern Law School during the 2023-2024 academic year, teaching and inspiring our law students. We are thrilled to bestow on you the honorary Doctor of Laws degree. The third honorary degree is for today's commencement speaker, the Honorable Kim McLean Wardlaw. If you'll join us, please. You graduated summa cum laude and Phi Beta Kappa from UCLA with an AB in Communication Studies. You then earned your JD from UCLA School of Law, where you were awarded Order of the Coif and named Outstanding Graduate. For 16 years, you practiced complex litigation with the law firm of O'Melveny and Myers, where you served as a partner for the last 10 years. While in private practice, you engaged in numerous community, political, and governmental activities. You served on the Clinton-Gore presidential transition team and as a government liaison during Mayor Richard Riordan's transition. In 1995, President William Jefferson Clinton nominated you to serve on the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. You were confirmed by unanimous consent of the U.S. Senate and served for 3 years before being elevated to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. With this appointment, you became the first Latina appointed to the U.S. Federal Appeals Court. You have served with distinction on the Ninth Circuit for nearly 26 years. You serve on the Ninth Circuit Executive Committee and chair the Ninth Circuit Standing Committee on Federal Public Defenders. You have received many prestigious honors, including the Manor Toll Award for Distinguished Public Service, the UCLA Law Alumni of the Year for Public Community Service, the Walala Ernestine Stahlhart Award, and the Mexican American Bar Foundation Professional Achievement Award. You have given back to the legal profession and the community. Among other things, you have served on the ABA Presidential Committee on Hispanic Rights and Responsibilities, the UCLA School of Law Board of Advisors, and the Center Theater Group and Norton Simon Museum boards. For these and many other accomplishments, we are thrilled to bestow on you the honorary Doctor of Laws degree, and we are most honored that you are today's commencement speaker.
Hi. Can't believe I have to speak after that. Okay. Well, thank you, Dean Dickerson, and the Board of Trustees, Justice Gary Hastings, the Law Faculty and Administration, and most importantly, the class of 2024 and your families and friends. Congratulations to my friend and colleague, United States District Court Judge Phil Gutierrez, on his recognition today with the award of the Southwestern Law School honorary degree. I am truly honored and pleased to accept Southwestern Law School's honorary degree alongside Judge Gutierrez and esteemed Professor Catherine Carpenter, and to speak to the outstanding members of the graduating class of 2024. Last February, I returned to your beautiful Art Deco Law School, where, believe it or not, I had shopped for my wedding dress 40 years ago. During my recent visit, I toured the law school and had the opportunity to meet with several students. I learned firsthand how accomplished you are and what obstacles you have overcome to achieve your dream of graduating from law school. When I received the Dean's invitation to speak, I was truly delighted and flattered. Southwestern Law School is an important institution in the Los Angeles legal community. It is LA's second oldest law school and was founded to reach out to women and minority communities with limited access to a law degree. Its graduates reflect the richness and diversity of Los Angeles, and they have gone on to become many firsts as leaders in the law and the community, as judges, and as public servants. And after meeting with you personally, I expect no less from the class of 2024. I will share that weeks after I accepted the dean's invitation, I suddenly discovered that the commencement was to be held on the same day that my husband and I were scheduled to travel to Europe to celebrate our 40th wedding anniversary. Yes, that would be today. After panicking for a few minutes, I realized that our flight will not take off until 7 p.m. tonight. So you will be relieved to know that I will not have to shorten these remarks. And this exhilarating yet daunting moment in your journey deserves some reflection. First, I want to commend you on this tremendous achievement. You deserve to take enormous pride in all that you have accomplished. And take a moment today to express gratitude to those family, friends, and loved ones who helped you along the way. No one actually does this alone, and we all owe a great deal of gratitude to those who have supported us. I know this not only from my own experience as a law student, but also from the fact that each of my 2 children recently graduated from law school. You are a class that has already demonstrated the resilience you'll need to rise in the profession. You overcame the twin hardships of a global pandemic and a nation ill-equipped to deal with it. Many of you are first-generation students in college or law or both. Many of you grew up with English as a second language, worked demanding jobs, or cared for and supported families, all while engaged in the study of law and all that it entails. For many of you, the law is a second career. You are uniquely poised to succeed because you have already demonstrated the grit, determination, and resilience that the practice of law demands. Like most of you, I was the first in my family to graduate from college and then from law school. My grandparents were immigrants, one side Scotch and Irish, the other side from Mexico. My Mexican-American mother firmly believed in education as the key to success. Even though we didn't have much money, I was able to start college at the University of Santa Clara. But I had to drop out when my parents divorced and neither could help with tuition. I took a full-time job and attended community college my sophomore year. And thanks to the University of California, was able to transfer to UCLA with a financial aid package that allowed me to graduate and to attend UCLA Law School. I am eternally grateful, though it did take 10 years to pay off my student debt. And I still remember the day that I made that last payment quite vividly. Growing up, I saw prejudice and discrimination firsthand, and I think as a result, I always cared about equal justice and the judiciary's role in safeguarding equal rights under the law. And yes, I was also that kid who watched Perry Mason and read Nancy Drew. But my dream of becoming a judge did not come into focus until my senior year in college. The professor of my legal communications class, is everything okay? What? Okay. All right, I'll start that sentence over again. Senior year of college, the professor of my legal communications class, who was a preeminent lawyer, was asked to represent Hollywood writers and producers in an important First Amendment case here in the Central District of California. It went to trial, and I decided to write my senior paper about the issues in the case and secured a literal front row seat during the proceedings. Observing the judge, Warren Ferguson, who President Jimmy Carter would later appoint to the Ninth Circuit, I began to understand the important role of the judiciary and to realize that it truly matters which people are appointed to serve on our federal bench. As I watched Judge Ferguson uphold the First Amendment rights of the writers and producers, it came home to me that the values and life experiences of the judge deciding the case really do bear on the act of judging. I also began to think that I would like to be in a position to advance and uphold the rights guaranteed to us by our Constitution. Which explains why, when I arrived at law school the next year as a 1L, in response to a questionnaire asking, "How do you plan to use your law degree?" I wrote that I planned to become a federal judge. People reacted incredulously because, of course, they knew no one can plan to become a federal judge, that it would take a president to nominate me and the U.S. Senate to confirm me, and that was not remotely going to happen because it's so rare that it does.
People reacted
But becoming a
incredulously
federal judge had become my dream. As the poet T.S. Eliot wrote, "Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far they can go." And 19 years later, after two California women, Barbara Boxer and Dianne Feinstein, were improbably elected to the U.S. Senate, and our country elected as president a Democrat, Bill Clinton, my dream of becoming a federal judge came true. So my first piece of advice to you today is to hold on to your dreams. For as legendary UCLA basketball coach Don Wooden advised, don't give up your dreams or your dreams will give up on you. My next piece of advice is to be prepared to embrace the moment when opportunity arises. I like Eleanor Roosevelt too. And as she once wrote, you must prepare yourself at every point as well as you can with whatever means you may have, however meager they may seem, so that when opportunity comes your way, you are prepared to seize it. In truth, I had no way of knowing whether I would be appointed to the federal judiciary or whether the circumstances would even arise where I was in a position to be considered. But I did understand that it would require hard work and that I would have to do the very best I was capable of doing at every task or opportunity that did come my way. And, by the way, that journey was not smooth sailing. As each of you may face, I experienced rejection, setbacks, failures, and made plenty of mistakes along the way. But I persevered and sometimes enjoyed success. You must persevere and grow from each setback, learn from your mistakes, and face the next challenge. And I will tell you, it always does come back to hard work and doing better than the last time. When I was discouraged by certain setbacks in my Senate confirmation process, my mentor, the late Justice Joan Dempsey Klein, reminded me that if it were easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. With perseverance and assistance of those who love and support you, you will achieve what you set out to do. I know all of you will. But the work will not end there. Being appointed to the federal judiciary was a dream come true, but it was really an opportunity to get to work. Over many years, opinions that I have had the opportunity to write on behalf of our Corps have ensured the provision of legal services to the poor, stopped the unlawful rescission of the DACA program, required the return of artwork looted by Nazis, protected young girls from unconstitutionally invasive strip searches at school, stopped tech companies from marketing dangerous products to teens, required prisons to protect the health and safety of vulnerable incarcerated persons, and so much more. And it is not only the high-profile cases that matter. Our docket includes hundreds of cases involving asylum seekers, victims of harassment or discrimination, people with disabilities, parents and children, and entrepreneurs of a variety of backgrounds, most of whom are just seeking a just outcome. This work is not easy, but it is very much worth doing. The law is a demanding profession, and it has become even more demanding since I left the practice. My advice is not to allow it to swallow you up. because it can. My advice is that you must continue to make time for yourself, your family, your friends, and the things you love to do beyond the law. Stay connected to your personal support system, your sources of strength and wisdom. Make a difference in someone else's life. Right now you are focused on looking forward, but when you reach the end of your life, you will not regret not winning one more verdict or not closing one more deal. You will regret not spending time with your partner, child, parent, or friend. You're entering law at, as one of you described to me, a fearsome time. There is no question that the public perception of our shared profession has been damaged by recent events. The judiciary itself has suffered from the perception that it has deviated from founding principles and the rule of law, that the law applies with equal force to all persons. And our country seems to be so divided that we cannot even talk to each other, or more importantly, listen to each other. So I challenge you, our future leaders, to do your part to restore the integrity of our profession, to replace angry rhetoric with civil discourse, and to listen and be kind. Your life experiences, the strong community that you formed at Southwestern Law, and the nature and quality of your legal education are your superpowers as you join the legal profession today. Welcome and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Judge Wardlaw, for those insights and words of wisdom. Each year, the graduating class elects 2 Grand Marshals from the Southwestern faculty to lead the processional and announce the graduates' names during the commencement ceremony. The Grand Marshals elected by the class of 2024 are Professor Michael Dorff and Professor Christopher Robinette. Congratulations to you both on this wonderful honor. I turn the program over to you.
Dean Dickerson, members of the Board of Trustees and the faculty, we are honored to present to you the graduate for the degree of Master of Laws. The student who has spent the requisite amount of time in the study of law as determined by the faculty and Board of Trustees of Southwestern Law School qualifies for the degree of Master of Laws. Will the candidate please approach the stage? Announcing the candidate for the Master of Laws General Program, Bruno Leonidas Rossini.
Dean Dickerson, members of the Board of Trustees and the faculty, we have been bestowed the honor of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor. The students hereafter named, who have spent the requisite amount of time in the study of law as determined by the faculty and Board of Trustees of Southwestern Law School, qualify for the degree of Juris Doctor. Will the candidates please approach the stage? Announcing the candidates for the Juris Doctor full-time day program. Gada Abdul Karim.
Nadia Alam.
Byron Alvarez.
Karen Alejandra Herrera.
Natalie Alvarez.
Rai Amidan.
Ashley Miriam Akavan.
Nathaniel Anavim.
Jordan Ariel.
Adam Arnold.
Vurik Atanakan.
Anna Yegirizarian.
Karine Bahar.
Brittany Baluzian.
Gary Valyajan.
Zara Bersalian.
Lucas Blackwell.
Hannah Brock.
Mohammed Bolat.
Aline Abrahamian.
Brigida Shea Cimarron.
Arvin Artonian.
Clyde Mike Obsepian.
Nelson Campbell.
Michael Campos.
Harold Kalau.
Matthew Chong.
Cynthia Chow Chan.
Nicholas Chow.
Vanessa de la Concepcion de la Torre.
Bianca de la Vega.
Lindsay Crownin.
Omar Darden.
Gabriel Dardashti.
Dylan Kroll.
Michelle Dorr.
Tara Murphy.
Eric Davis.
Stephen De La Guerra.
Ashkan Deshbaksh.
Levon Armand Devoyan.
Alexandra Demas.
Elizabeth Drabkin.
Elliot Igbali.
Sean Kami Imin.
Alexandra Enns.
Eli Yamas.
Delmi Escobar.
Alexander Frederick. Avo Galstian. Miles Garami.
Ryan Gidney.
Miriam Eppen. Sierra Carla Gonzalez.
Adria Elise Gonzalez.
Robert Gonzalez.
John Good.
Emin Gorgian.
Matthew Gundy.
Amalia Guran.
Nishan Balikian.
Casey Takahashi.
Christina Cirencioni.
Michelle Schaubert.
Colleen Blackburn.
Karine Hafuta.
Rosemary Karapetyan.
David Avsepian.
Benjamin Hariri.
Audrey Hartman.
Olivia Hartman.
Omar Hamed.
Christopher Hansen.
Natalie Diaz.
Carla Geraldine Munoz.
Monica Lizette Hernandez Castañeda.
Laura Haitayan.
Catherine Kohler.
Cindy Cardoza.
Lucia Salamanca.
Ashley Herbert Cabrera.
Laura Joy Rell Jones.
Hunter Harper.
Justin Noah.
Ashley Lopez.
Joe O'Hanlon.
Gustavo Hidalgo.
Joyce Kim Young.
Savannah Higginbotham.
Jesus Hernandez.
Mohammed Ali Kobaisi.
Ella Grace Kilgore.
Hari Lee.
Taylor Keogh.
Christine Zakarian.
Tamar Kozanjian.
Enrique Lopez Salazar.
Armand Kaosian.
Haik Kosusian.
Lauren Kubiski.
Danielle Langella. No problem.
Marat Kachatrian.
Tara Kuklanfar.
Matthew Lavie.
Audrey Levy.
Gong Min-kyu.
Sarah Jane Longalong.
Joshua Kim.
Elizabeth Loringer.
Xander Lee.
Mariana Kudoyan.
Carla Luviano. Andres Navarro.
Tara McGee.
Michael Manzer. Nadia Salcedo. Ashley Kim.
Caleb Mack.
Ryan Masserman.
Zara Mokhtar.
Carrie Martin.
I got you. Esther Leslie Mendez.
Brenda Martinez Arrieta.
Michelle Erica Medley.
Marissa Gubatosi Minnick.
Herman Monroy.
Nice job. That's it. Arthur Muradian. Nick Varaz Garibian.
Leon Panosian. Nathan Nemani.
Nazjedian.
Nicole Ophir.
Manon Christina Perry.
Ani Ogonisian Menigen. Armina Amy Margarian.
Sararpi Oganesian.
Michelle Malecki.
Natalie Manukian.
Nora Davidian.
Bronta Yarkota.
Oswaldo Oliva.
Michelle Olivares.
Jamie Christina Osganian.
Jeremy Achis.
Tia Owens.
Carmen Paola Palau.
Ariana de los Reyes.
Zaina Lee.
Avadis Patatian.
Marlon Stephen Barreau.
Adilene Ramirez.
Freddy De Jesus Ramirez.
Ana Olivor Zavala.
Mia Randazzo.
Brianna Rodriguez.
Seamus Rosenberg.
Jennifer Rockman.
Monica Rockman.
Rachel Stern. Ethan Sharim.
Brandon Arya Shushani.
Caitlin Segrest.
Hanif Waters.
Shada Saidi.
Laura Okugbe.
Maria Halwajian. Dana Ward.
Rena Shalhoub.
McKenna Stevens.
Sarah Michelle Rasmussen.
Kimia Shariat. Avishai Shamtub.
Jerica Ann Salazar.
Ruben Ruiz.
Dustin Salarzano Cates.
Hugo Stern.
Jocelyn Sanchez Moreno.
Sarah Marie Stogsdill.
Nita Tahur. Mawena Takeo. Jake Wynn Valente.
Emily Vasquez Chacon.
Yasmin Wilbur.
Moises Vera.
Samantha Williger.
Jacob Zimmel.
Yeah, sure. Narek Zagrabian.
Aram Zorabian. Gevork George Tersepanian. David Allen Vaystub, Esquire.
Colin Swaggerman.
Terry Williams.
Announcing the candidates for the Juris Doctor part-time evening program.
Geneva Abner.
Iba Ada Badu.
Monica Boston Rangel.
Catherine Brewer.
Stacy Berg.
Sharon Castañeda.
Christina Cavazos.
Nazunin Egbo.
Carrie J. Cruz Van Sinden.
Rachel Evans.
Delise Fang.
Brianna Garcia Cabrera.
Evelyn Gazarian.
Robert Gisabel.
Alex Gonzalez.
Jonathan Gutierrez.
Mary Hellman.
Danielle Kohler.
Tanya Laguerre.
LaShannon Dell Lewis.
Donald Wayne Limbrick, the second.
Annie Manvelian.
Roxana Martinez Lopez.
Alejandro Mongia.
Karina J. Navarro.
Alexia Negron. Laura Price.
Christian Nunez.
Olena Topor.
Lisa Michelle Au.
Santiago Villegas.
Vanessa Truong.
Misa Hayashi Sapalicio.
Lawrence Liu.
Fernando Samayoa.
John Kenneth Villanueva.
Philip Schuler.
Jeremy Adam Fox Sultan.
Victoria Wells.
Janaea Yedlin Joshua. Announcing the candidates for the Juris Doctor Please and Part-Time Day program.
Anna Kozma.
Diana Marie Perez.
Announcing the candidates for the Juris Doctor Scale 2-year program.
Jasmine Abraham.
Erica Abtahi.
Joshua Khan.
Ashley Christina Cervantes.
Maggie Marie Chibidakis.
Miranda De Palma.
Nicole Derderian.
Christopher Diaz.
Nutric Doe.
Matt Duffy.
Sarah Ann Edmiston.
Daniela Fernandez.
Franklin Franciscofer Franco. Noah Perez Ginatosio. Alexander Gorski. Ahmad Harasis. Veronica Hartling.
Taylor Hay.
Kimberly Arahan Sanchez.
Jordan Herrera.
Lauren Hughes Leslie.
Catherine Calland.
Marissa Nicole Katz. Daniel Kohlenbosch. Rachel Lustig.
Amber Mant.
Leslie Martinez.
Mayrabian.
Ibn Nahure.
Drew K. Prisabella.
Jose Pulido.
Lauren Marie Ramirez.
Robert Safar.
Michael Avery Segal.
Morgan Taylor Shafia. Priscilla Shing. Rennick Iron Slazinski.
Lola Trifunovic.
Surly Vartanian.
Sarah Vela.
Allison Nicole Tolliver.
Quentin Warren.
Tiana Danielle Amani Wesley.
Joshua Yadigar.
Jeremy Czar.
Jorge Andres Zelaya.
Delilah Lana Zaid.
On behalf of the Southwestern Law School Board of Trustees, I take great pride in officially conferring the LLM and JD degrees you have received today. We're now at that ancient academic tradition that signifies your transition from student to graduate. So, graduates, please stand. Now, if you haven't already done so, move your tassels from the right to the left. You are now graduates. Please be seated. At this point, I would like to introduce Dan Kramer, President of the Southwestern Alumni Association Board, who will now welcome you into the Alumni Association. Dan?
Thank you, Justice Hastings. You know, moments ago, like Justice Hastings said, you had a title, and that title was student. And then you crossed that stage, and now you have a new title. You are all now alumni of this great institution. You are joining a group of 15,000 alumni worldwide. We just became 283 stronger. Congratulations. You are joining powerhouse attorneys, top DAs, Southwestern grads, top public defenders, Southwestern grads, civil trial lawyers of the year throughout the state, Southwestern grads, Fortune 500 corporate litigators, bet your company, Southwestern grads, studio executives, Southwestern grads, celebrity attorneys, Southwestern grads, a single mom who just made partner, Southwestern graduate, a first-generation Mexican-American woman who overcame odds, spoke at the Rose Bowl, today, Southwestern graduate. But you see, this 15,000 strong community is more than just a community. We're a family, and we're only as strong as the people in it. Now, you all, I promise you, will have big wins. You'll win a big case. You'll land a big deal. You'll make partner. You'll do great things. And the Southwestern family will be there cheering you on. I promise you, you'll have tough times. I sure have. You'll lose a case. You'll lose a client. You may not make partner. And the Southwestern family will be there to support you. The people you are sitting next to, that you're sitting with right now, will change your career. And you will change theirs. Support each other. Put yourself out there. Be a proud Southwestern alum. Because we were taught one thing, and that's never back down from a fight. We were taught grit. We were taught never give up, and you never will. Because you are now a Southwestern grad. So many years from now, when you are a partner at a big law firm, or you just hung a shingle, maybe you own a studio, look back and help a Southwestern student. Hire a graduate. Because that's what we do in the Southwestern alumni family. So congratulations, the class of 2024. I am so proud of you, and welcome to the Alumni Association. Thank you.
Graduates, congratulations again. We are so very proud of you and everything you have accomplished. Please keep in touch with us. Let us know about your personal and professional accomplishments. We are all rooting for you. I now declare the 109th commencement ceremony completed. Audience members, please remain seated during the recessional. Graduates, please stay seated until you are released by row to exit. Faculty, remember to join me for the applause lines just inside the stadium. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone.